Okay, so I wanted to talk about how to do Google Classroom for my class while we're doing distance learning. So I have up my second period chemistry class. This works for any of my chemistry classes. Also, keep in mind that this is the teacher view. I don't get to see the student view. So I can kind of do the best with what I've got, but your view may be a little bit different. So the first thing I want to bring your attention to is over here on the left-hand side. So these are assignments that I have posted that have due dates. So every single day I do a silly question of the day. And this is basically so I can see who is interacting and when with my class. So if I don't see anything from you for like a week, then I know that you're not interacting with my class. I have some students that, whenever I go to bed around midnight and then I wake up, I actually see that they have answered these questions after I have gone to bed. So that means that they are interacting. They're just doing it later in the day or earlier in the morning, depending on how you look at it. I also, every single week, we're going to have some sort of grade. And so you can see that there's a quiz due next Monday. So today, when I'm making this video, is a Wednesday. And by Monday, students should do this quiz. The first thing that we see that Google Classroom opens up to is called the stream. And the stream actually gets pretty cluttered. There's a few things like here, I made an announcement on Monday that my power just came back on, so I wasn't able to interact that day. So any kind of announcement like that will be posted on here, and you can see some shortened versions of some different assignments that I've posted. But to me, this is really cluttered and it's kind of hard to follow. The easiest way to figure out what you or your child, if your parent needs to be doing, is to click over to classwork. If we scroll down in classwork, we can actually see I've divided the assignments into weeks. So this is the week of April 13th through 17th. And we can see what's going on this week. So I've had a few of my questions. So chocolate vanilla was Tuesday's question, for example. Today's question, would you rather live 100 years in the future, 100 years in the past? I've also posted things like supplementary material. So if you click on that, you've got videos, you've got worksheets and answers, and you have an understanding check with solutions to that understanding check. The supplementary material, it's called supplementary because, it's just extra help, but these are really the things that we would be doing in class together. I would have students working on a worksheet in class that I would then check. I can't check all of those worksheets now, so they have the answer keys. Also, the understanding check, I want students to have an idea of if they get it or if they don't get it. So without having ways of formative assessment in my classroom, that's where this is. So these are things that you, if you're the student, or your child, if you're the parent, can go through and practice with. We do have weekly Zoom meetings. So you can see underneath here, we have the details for second period's Zoom meeting. And you can even click the link and launch it. And so today at 8:30 was second periods. So that was whenever they met. And then we also have sort of the crux of my online teaching, the video notes. So if we click, we actually get notes we can print out if we have a printer available with examples. And then we have YouTube video tutorials that I have actually recorded. And this is me teaching students as if they were in my class. So that's there. And then you can see the stoichiometry quiz is right here, and I can just click on it. Anything that I add this week will go underneath week of April 13th through 17th. Next week, I will have a brand new week. So that's the main crux of it. Go to classwork, scroll down, find the week, look at the material I've laid out. Again, every single week, you should have video notes. You should have supplementary materials. Again, supplementary materials are other people teaching, not me, and their YouTube videos, worksheets, answer keys, understanding checks, an invitation to a weekly tutoring meeting if the students would like to attend, and then our questions of the day and our quiz. I hope that this helps. If you need any other help, feel free to reach out. If there's a tutoring time that I've scheduled that does not work for you or your student, reach out to me as well.